Hi guys, so today I will be doing one look with two hairstyles. I thought it would be fun. The hair I'm wearing here is from her hair company. I have a link down below in my description bar for it. But if you guys want to see how I created this look, please keep on watching. Alright guys, so I'm going to start off by doing my eyebrows using my new Fabu brow pencil from Jordana. This one is in midnight brown. It is a darker color and it will be perfect for people who have naturally dark, like brown hair or dark black, pitch black hair. So it's just a perfect pencil for that. It doesn't give you too much of a reddish warm brown look on your actual brows, so it doesn't look unnatural, okay? But as you guys can see, I'm filling in my brows. I'm doing quite a dramatic brow. If I fill in my brows, especially for a full face, I like to fill them in to the higher heavens and just make them extra. Now I'm just going to use a spoolie brush just to blend out that brow pencil with my brow hairs. It just will just kind of help it blend it more so it doesn't look like, straight lines. And then I'm going to be using my L.A Girl Pro HD Concealer in Fawn just to clean up under my brow, and this will give it that sharp kind of freshly waxed look, okay? Alright, after I finish applying the concealer, I'm going to be using this concealer brush just to blend it out so it doesn't look all thick and cakey like. You can use your fingers to do this if you like, but I prefer to use a brush to get closer to the brow, and then I'll blend out the edges with my finger if I want to. Now using the brush, I kind of tap the front part of my brow so it doesn't look too sharp, because I want it to look a bit more natural to the front part, and then I'm going to clean up the top part of my brow. The same concealer, and then go ahead and blend that out with the concealer brush, okay? Now I'm just going to apply some of this concealer to the inner and outer part of the eye area, and then apply some to the transition area, and I'm just going to blend this out using a foundation brush, and this will just help even out the canvas to cancel out any discoloration, dark circles that I probably have from not sleeping like a normal human. Alright, and then I'm going to prime my eyelids using the L.A Girl Pro Primer Stick in Nude, and then just blend this out again with that foundation brush. Alright, now for my first shade, I will be using this brown shade from one of my black opal duos. It's called Tawny Tease, and I'm going to apply this to my transition area and just blending it back and forth with a fluffy blending brush. Now I'm going to use this other duo from black opal called Bordeaux Bliss. I'm using the dark matte shade. It's like a deep kind of plummy brown color, and I'm going to use a small kind of crease brush to apply this to the crease area and then just blend this out, concentrating most of the color in the crease, okay? I'm going to go back in with my blending brush just to soften that up so it doesn't look harsh, and I'm going to reapply some of that Tawny Tease brown shade if I need to. Now for the brow highlight, I'm using the Dusky Glow duo, and I'm using the lightest shade to highlight my brow bone. Now I'm just going to go back in with that blending brush just to blend it out once again so nothing looks harsh, everything looks nice and soft. And then for the lid, I'm using the same Dusky Glow duo shade, the light shade from the duo palette, and I'm just going to apply this to the lid, and I'm going to go back in with that crease brush and a little bit more of the Bordeaux Bliss shade, the darker plum brown color, and apply that to my crease. Now for liner, I'm using the Maybelline gel liner. This is my first time using it. Alright, so I will be creating quite a dramatic winged out liner as usual, you guys. I know a lot of you guys probably don't like it, or it's difficult for you to do, but it does take time to kind of get used to it. Even I make mistakes. I made a mistake in this video. I messed it up at the end because sometimes it's perfect and then you want to go back and fix something and you just mess it up. So I'll show you real quickly how I kind of get it back sharp by using a makeup wipe. Just clean it up. You can also do this with concealer, you guys. Alright guys, so I'm just going to finish up that liner, and then I'm going to start applying my concealer under the eye, and this will just help cancel out discoloration like I mentioned before, and that's what I use around my eye just to make sure I have like a nice even canvas to work with. And it also works as a primer for eyeshadow. Even though I'm using a primer right now, I'm using the same L.A Girl Pro Primer Stick in Nude, and then I'm applying the same Tawny Tease brown shade underneath my lower lashes and blending this out using the same crease brush which I cleaned off before applying this shade. Alright, now using the darker shade from the Bordeaux Bliss Duo, I'm going to apply this underneath my lower lashes to give it that like blown out smoky effect, but not too much. And then I'm going to line my waterline using the Milani Cosmetics Casual Liner, and this one is in the gold packaging. Alright you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and create my inner cat eye wing liner, and I'm using the same Maybelline gel liner, and I'm using this pointed gel liner, not gel liner brush, but pointed eyeliner brush, which is from Coastal Scents from the synthetic pearl set. I'm just gonna connect my gel liner from the lower lash to my wing liner in the top, so it has like a more of a cat eye look. Then I'm going to go ahead and smudge out underneath my lower lashes while that gel liner is still wet. And then I'm going to go in with this black eyeshadow from the Black Shock Duo from Black Opal and apply that to the outer V area and blend it in slightly to give it that smoky effect. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and apply some more of that brown shade from the Tawny Tease Duo underneath my inner cat eye wing liner, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara to the top and bottom. And this is a Wet n Wild mascara. This is one of their newer ones, which I actually really like. And then I'm going to apply these lashes that I stacked quite a while ago. One of the lashes is about 4 years old. The other one is actually mink lashes from Juvia's Place. So stacked together, they look perfect. For foundation, I'm going to be using my Black Opal foundation in Nutmeg, which now is the perfect shade for me, you guys. I no longer have to mix this foundation. Before, I used to have to mix Truly Topaz and Nutmeg to get my shade. And this new formula, this new shade is just perfection. I highly recommend it. Okay, the coverage is just really good as well. It gives you that matte look, but not an unnatural matte look. It still looks realistic. I just can't tell you guys how much I love this new foundation. Okay, if you guys are interested in the brush that I'm using, please check down below. It is the Coastal Scents flat top synthetic burl pearl brush. Why was I thinking of a boil, a burl? Why did I say it like that? Ew. But if you guys are interested in the brush, please check down below. There are other things in the description box that have coupon codes where you guys could save some money on. Okay, so just check it out if you like. Alright, so I'm just going to finish up that foundation, but before I switch to the next step, I wanted to show you guys the new shades. They have a champagne beige, a new Truly Topaz, and that is the new Nutmeg. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and continue. I'm using a golden olive shade of the foundation concealer product from Jordana Cosmetics, and I'm going to use this today as my highlight. I really loved how it looked under my eyes. It looked very natural. It wasn't too yellow. Okay, so it's like a perfect shade of yellow, and it mixes in nicely with my foundation. So I'm just going to use this to highlight, and I'm going to use that same foundation brush that I used to blend out my primer and eye concealer. I'm going to use that to tap out and blend out that under eye highlight. Okay, I did clean off the brush just to let you guys know. So as you guys can see, I'm blending that out using a patting motion. This is the kind of motion that I use most of the time to blend out my under eye concealer. Even my foundation, it just gives it more of a airbrushed effect and an airbrushed look, so it doesn't look patchy or streaky or anything like that. I'm just going to speed up the video so this goes a little faster, so I don't spend, 10 minutes blending out under eye highlight. If only I could move this fast in real life, you guys. Oh my god, what a time saver. We would never be late to like dinners and events and stuff instead of spending an hour on makeup. If you're doing like a full face and going for a full glam look, it does take a little while. But yeah, if I could speed up my makeup application this fast in real life, oh my god, I will be so happy. Now for setting, I'm using my Ben 9 neutral set and this kind of egg-shaped sponge. It's from Soho, New York, and I'm just going to press this under my eye area just to make sure that creamy product does not, crease up on me and it stays in place and it just looks fresh all day long. Okay, the powder does look white, but it's translucent, so it doesn't change the color of your foundation or face products. It just, sets it and then you brush it off and that's it. Okay, I'm just gonna finish off the face. As you guys can see, it's super easy to do. You just apply the powder in the areas where you highlight, and if you feel as though you want it all over the face, you can do that as well. It's not gonna, change your foundation like I mentioned. For contouring, I'm using the beautiful brown shade from Black Opal, and I'm just gonna use that to, contour my face and add the warmth and shape back to my face. I'm sorry, you guys, but part of this video did go missing, the part where I blend it out. So you're only gonna see the placement of the contouring shade, okay? I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I think I accidentally deleted it off my computer or on the camera while I was reviewing the footage. But you guys have seen me done it many times before. If you go back a couple of videos, there's, pieces of me blending out my contour. It's pretty much the same thing in all of my videos. Alright, for lips, I'm using this Jordana lip liner pencil in Cocoa, one of my favorite brown lip liners right now. And then I'm going to be using this matte naked lipstick from Milani Cosmetics, which I've been loving a lot lately. And then apply this baked blush from Black Opal in Rose Gold. It's going to give my cheeks a little bit of color and a lot of glow. Well, not a lot of glow, subtle glow, but enough glow to make my little heart happy. Well, my big heart. I have a very big heart, not a little heart. I think bad people have little hearts. Let me shut up. But it makes me happy. Alright, so that is pretty much it for this look, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead, check myself out, and then fix up this hair for you guys. So once I'm done with that, I'm just gonna add some finishing touches. The necklace is from eBay, you guys. And that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I hope you found something helpful. Make sure to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you very soon. Love you guys. Bye.